Welcome, beautiful guys, to my YouTube channel Garden Land. So today topic is the essence of French garden design. Exploring French garden design ideas. In the realm of garden design, few styles evoke as much charm, elegance, and romance as the French garden. With its meticulous planning, classical influences, and attention to detail, French garden design has been celebrated for centuries and continues to inspire garden enthusiasts worldwide. 1.1 Historical roots. French garden design is deeply rooted in history, with origins dating back to the Renaissance and the reign of King Louis XIV. It gained prominence in the 17th century when André Le Nôtre, the famed landscape architect, created the iconic gardens at the Palace of Versailles. French gardens symbolize the harmonious blend of nature and artistry. 1.2 Key characteristics. The hallmark of French garden design is its formal and symmetrical layout. Key features include parterres, elaborate geometric patterns made of trimmed hedges, low boxwood borders, and colorful flowers. Fountains and water features, ornate fountains, reflecting pools, and cascades add a sense of tranquility and grandeur. Statuary and sculptures, classical sculptures and ornamental pieces often grace the garden, paying homage to Greek and Roman influences. Alleyways and pathways, gravel pathways lined with precisely trimmed trees create a sense of order and balance. 1.3 French garden styles. While the formal French garden style is most famous, there are other notable variations. Jardin à la Française, the classic formal French garden, characterized by symmetry, grand terraces, and meticulously maintained parterres. Jardin à l'anglaise, a more naturalistic style, often featuring winding paths, irregularly shaped ponds, and a more relaxed approach to planting. Jardin de Cure, a charming and intimate garden often associated with French parish priests, featuring herbs, roses, and simple geometric layouts. 2. Elements of French garden design. 2.1 Symmetry and balance. Symmetry is the cornerstone of French garden design. Paths, parterres, and plantings are carefully balanced on either side of a central axis. This symmetry creates a sense of order and formal elegance. 2.2 Topiary and clipped hedges. French gardens are known for their exquisite topiary work, with boxwood, yew, and hornbeam often shaped into intricate forms. Clipped hedges serve both practical and aesthetic purposes, defining spaces and maintaining the clean lines of the garden. 2.3 Versailles-inspired fountains. Fountains are iconic in French garden design, and they often take center stage. The grandeur of Versailles fountains, with their elaborate water displays, has influenced garden designers for centuries. 2.4 Ornate statuary. Classical statues and ornamental pieces adorn French gardens, adding a touch of history and artistry. These sculptures are strategically placed to create focal points and visual interest. 2.5 Espaliered fruit trees. Espaliered fruit trees are trained to grow flat against a wall or trellis, creating a practical and visually striking feature in French gardens. They provide both fruit and a decorative element. 3. Plant selection and palette. 3.1 Formal plantings. French gardens are known for their formal plantings, often featuring a limited color palette of whites, blues, and pinks. Common plant choices include boxwood, Buxus sempervirens, used for hedges, parterres, and topiary. Lavender, Lavandula species, adds fragrance and a touch of color to borders. Roses, Rosa species, climbing and shrub roses, are trellised or planted in parterres. Tulips, Tulipa species, spring flowering bulbs that bring vibrant colors to the garden. Hydrangeas, Hydrangea species, large, mop-head blooms, provide summer interest. 3.2 Fruit trees and espaliers. Fruit trees such as apple, pear, and cherry are often incorporated into French gardens. They serve both aesthetic and practical purposes, offering delicious fruit and an elegant, structured appearance when espaliered. 4. Modern interpretations of French garden design. 4.1 Contemporary French gardens. Modern garden designers continue to draw inspiration from French garden design principles, while adapting them to contemporary settings. These gardens often incorporate sustainable practices, native plantings, and updated materials, all while paying homage to the timeless elegance of French style. 4.2 Small-scale French gardens. Not everyone has the space for a sprawling formal garden, but French garden design can be scaled down to fit smaller properties. Compact parterre gardens, courtyard designs, and vertical gardening techniques capture the essence of French style on a smaller scale. 4.3 French-inspired elements. Even if you're not creating an entire French garden, you can incorporate elements of this style into your landscape. Try adding clipped hedges, a charming stone bench, or a formal water feature to evoke the spirit of French